Across this event, all participants received exercise books, winner got skill bags, small gestures that go a long way in encouraging them to participate in engineering. We didn't stop at youth empowerment. APWEN launched the SHE Engineer Consultancy Apprenticeship Program on August 12, 2025, in collaboration with Consulting Engineer in Nigeria, coinciding with International Youth Day. This industry-backed mentorship initiative in this particular program. This was organized by our Lagos chapter. Our Lagos chapter went a step further, establishing a state-of-art laboratory equipped with 3D printers, CNC machines, and digital station. This hub is a launch mark for greater and a tangible symbol of our commitment to nurture the next generation of innovation in AI, robotic, digital manufacturing. We also hosted our town and gown event, bridging academic industry with distinguished speakers, sharing career journey, and offering exclusive internship with top companies, and awarding cash prizes to boost employability skill. Our webinar series has been a constant of professional development, reaching the engineers nationwide and beyond. In January, we explored global career opportunity for Nigerian professionals, unveiling strategies for international jobs, markets, and fostering network with global experts. Okay. So to this end, this brings us to all actions and all activities that we've done in the past year. But this brings me to our call to action, and this is where you, the media, play a pivotal role. First, join us at this conference, 22nd September, which is today, to 2026, at this international conference at Ibadan, to gain inclusive access to insight from top engineers like keynote speaker, Professor Nasir Rahim Abdusalam, Managing Director of Ajaokuta Steel Company, special guest of honor, our engineer, Professor Sadiq Suberu, which is current president. We'll also have our guest speaker, Mrs. Olubukola Adubi, MD of MyCom Cables and Wire Limited, network with decision makers, explore groundbreaking innovation, and witness how we revitalize manufacturing sector. Second, we urge corporate sponsors and philanthropists to partner with us to support this 2026 initiative, including new funds for women, engineering startup. Third, in the governments and policymakers prioritize funding for STEM education in the national budget. Let us collaborate our policies that mandate 30% female representation in engineering projects. Thirdly, to young Nigerians, the future belongs to you. Do not be a spectator. Get involved. Pursue a career in engineering. Leverage the resources APWEN provides and be the change you want to be. The power to transform Nigeria is in manufacturing sector. It lies in innovation, collaboration, and engineering excellence. This time is to act now. Are you to the press? Tell this story, feature the young girls who have built solar prototype, the engineering mastering AI for businesses, and health webinar saving life. Your coverage can inspire the nation. Share our inputs to the world. Let us make this conference eventful one and newsworthy. Together we can amplify the message that engineers are building Nigerian future. Thank you. Tomorrow, tonight, we are going to be having our meet and greet, which is Get Together Presidential Press Conference. Tomorrow is our opening ceremony. We invite you to our opening ceremony, where we are going to be having our keynote speaker that I mentioned earlier, our guest speakers that have been ministry to speaking to all. At the end of those opening sections, we are going to be having panel discussion, which we have 6 speakers that will be speaking to all on the theme of the conference. The following day, which is 24, we'll be having an AI talk that I'll be having talking about our health. Then we go further for the young engineers panel discussions that they will be imparting us equally. So I encourage you in the evening of that, we'll be having our culture night on the 24th. Where we are going to be showcasing our culture, where we come from, because we are from 6th Devoluku zone. Every culture we showcase their culture comes Wednesday 24th in the evening. And on Thursday, we are going to having our AGM, and in dinner is to crown all our effort, which is going to be our annual dinner and award to all those who have supported us, all our members have exemplified good, excellently well in this tenure. Thank you for your attention. I am now open to your question. God bless you.
Thank you very much, President, for that elaborate press conference. Now it's time for question and answers. I know you listened very well to what the President presented, and I know also that you've been itching to ask so many questions about this beautiful APWEN. It's time for question and answers, and if you indicate, I'll be there for you to ask your questions. The media, questions from the media, please. All right. Come up, yeah. Your name and question, please.
My name is Lokman Abdulaziz Hassan from the Nigerian Television Authority. My question is, the world is changing, is evolving. Nanotechnologies and other technologies are taking over. What is happening to Nigeria's engineers? Because I believe some of us still rely solely on...
What is happening to Nigeria and what?
The engineers in Nigeria, how are they tapping into that technology to grow Nigeria's economy? Thank you.
Okay. Nigerian engineers, we are part of it all. We've started training in AI, technology, the code. We've seen it, that's the way forward. So we encourage ourselves by having series of training. This is what we've done already in APWEN, but it's just because I cut short of all the training we've had. So we are ready for the new generation that we are encouraged that is it now. Thank you.
Much. All right, next. Please give him the microphone.
Good morning, Madam President. My name is Kevin Awoke from MITV. My question is this. When you were making your speech, you talked about 30% representation of women in engineering projects. I want you to throw more light on that. How do you aim to push that? Is it by legislation or through what?
Thank you for that question. Exactly, that's what we have when age with our members approach. Thank you very much for that question. That is what APWEN is doing. APWEN has seen it as a point of duty to encourage young ones through career talk, hands-on experiments, STEM for all, inventive beauty to all our programs to make sure we even go to primary school to encourage them in studying engineering. That's why I mentioned it earlier that we are in 2 primary school. The program we take to primary school is inventive beauty, so we give them hands-on experiments to look at it to get them early to study sciences. Secondary school students, we have an experiment that we call STEM for All. Who wants to be an engineer? They are all competitions using to encourage young girls in secondary school, junior secondary school to participate in this hands-on experiment equally. And this give them audacity or interest to study engineering. For example, when we did this Maya Madetibag technical bootcamp that I mentioned in Lagos, when we asked them who wants to be an engineer, we had only like 2 people raise their hands up. By the end of the experiment, we created a house, a prototype of house, giving us water system, giving us solar panel to light your house. After these children using cartons, LED to design their homes and the rest, we have 60% of the students saying they want to study engineering. So which means we've impacted them. And we now say, okay, we don't want to be encouraging only girls. That's why we say, okay, let boys too be inclusive. But we are doing the best. There's a SHE engineer where we talk about 30% inclusiveness of women in whatever our government is doing. So that's why we want the media to help propagate it. Let them include our women in it. 30%, whatever, in managerial aspect, in the industry, so that the young girls, we see that, oh, women too can be in the arms of our peer. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope she answered you. Thank you. She's very, very convinced. Next question, please.
Good morning, distinguished women. I am Tosin Akoni, a 300 level mechatronics engineering student of Lit University. My question is, how can young professionals like us position ourselves to be able to contribute meaningfully?
Please, can you put the microphone closer to your mouth?
Okay, sorry. Good morning, distinguished ladies. I am Tosin Akoni, a 300 level student of mechatronics engineering in Lit University. My question is, how can young professionals like us position ourselves in a way that can meaningfully contribute to APWEN initiatives?
How can the young girls position themselves to meaningful contribution of what APWEN is doing?
Thank you so much. That's why we have the Young Engineer Forum. The Young Engineer Forum is to encourage you so that you can have the mentorship from the senior colleagues to mentor you so that you'll be able to see what they are doing. Mentorship aspect, then you'll be able to perfect yourself. You know, we have this program that we call Town and Gown Equally, where we get industry people to speak to you people. What is expected of you to before you can be employable? It's not only having A1 first class or second class. Are you ready for the company there? These are all the programs that we put in place through Town and Gown program. So if you want that, you make sure you join the e-learning when the Town and Gown programs are going on, because you have industries, speakers coming online to speak to you people to get you ready for the outside world. Thank you so much. Please,
Thank you.
Past president.
Please give the microphone to the past president, Engineer Dr. Patricia.
Thank you very much. I'm going to pass this mic to Engineer Mrs. Idiat Amosu. She's going to give a bit more clarification to question asked by Kevin. So just to cycle for us. Thank you.
No, thank you very much. Your question asks about the 30% representation in the country, not even in the profession. I want to let you know that to increase the visibility of engineers, particularly female engineers, of recent, I think during the period of our past president, Engineer Buhari, we had an order 5 that came up, which now brought the salary level of engineers to level up with the medical doctors. So right now, our engineers have they come in at a level that is commensurate to their degree. That is one. 2, the focus now is on how well are we performing. Right now, we have a representation in the House. We have an engineer who is representing the interest of engineers in the House. And every issue that has to do with engineers is tackled over there. Thirdly, you will recall that the government also is focusing on women's representation in the system. If you look at the House, there are more women than before. Before it was less than 7%. Right now it's more. See that the focus is now on how to bring more women into the fold, whether you are an engineer or otherwise, as long as you are a graduate and you are intelligent and you can be focused. And I believe that all the engineers that we have sitting right here are intelligent, well-focused, and well-behaved, and they can perform. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Good morning, everyone. I am Oilola Nasrati Amiu, a 400 level civil engineering student from the University of Ibadan. So my question would be, I don't know if we've probably observed, but personally, I've observed this stereotype about polytechnic students. I attended a polytechnic for my ND, and afterwards I switched to uni. So I've tasted both studies, like both poly and uni. But out there is this stereotype that, oh, polytechnic students, they are not professionals, because it is what I've encountered like countless times. So what is APWEN as a body doing to bridge that gap?
You're not very audible. If you can put closer to your mouth, please.
I'm so sorry. I have code. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Okay. So I said I attended Polytechnic. I finished my ND like in 2021. And then from there I switched to uni. Okay. I switched to uni, and I noticed in the community there is this stereotype about Polytechnic students, that Polytechnic students are not professionals. It is what I've encountered. So my question is, what is APWEN doing as a body to bridge that gap?
Polytechnic students are not referred to as professionals. What is APWEN doing to bridge the gap of this stereotype, referring to Polytechnic as non-professionals? Thank you.
That question, we are not segregating in APWEN. The Polytechnic students are associate members of APWEN. So you are part of APWEN. Thank you.
I worked in the Polytechnic system. So let me clear this for you. Nobody is going to fight for you. You fight for yourself. The Polytechnic is based on, it's supposed to prepare middleman power. If you look at the decree that sets the Polytechnic up, it's supposed to prepare middleman power. So when you leave the Polytechnic, you are in the middle cadre. Let's be sincere with ourselves. Don't let anybody deceive you, okay? But if you now upgrade yourself, some of you go to the university and become graduates, then you are a full-fledged engineer. In the current, there are positions for different cadre. So you are not neglected. Position yourself properly. That is number one. Number two, the Polytechnic system prepares you for a certain role in the community. If you leave that role, you will find that you are not performing properly. Those who have been in that role enjoy themselves. And I'll give you one prominent example. The late chairman of Guinness Engineer Ralph Alabi started from the Polytechnic and he rose to be the GM of Guinness. So whether you are in the Polytechnic or you are a graduate from the university, it is your performance that sells you. So please, let us stop relegating ourselves. I'm saying this before women, because that's our first downfall. We bring ourselves. So whether you are in the Polytechnic, raise up your head. Whether you are a graduate from the university, raise up your head and perform. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mommy Diat. Thank you. Next question. Any other question from the media? Yeah.
My name is Dr. Queenette, APWEN Benin, past chairman. Mine is a song. I always like young girls to know that for you to be a girl, you have so much potential in you. And that potential is inherent and it is tending towards engineering. And that's why you have two G's. If you want to spell a girl, it starts with G. That means engineering is for beautiful. The G's in engineering is for girls. The G's in engineering is for girls. The G's in engineering is for girls, not for boys. The G's in engineering is for girls. To study engineering, you need maths. To study engineering, you need physics. To study engineering, biology, chemistry, you must be very resilient. The G's in engineering is for girls. The G's in engineering is for girls. The G's in engineering is for girls, not for boys. The G's in engineering is for girls. The G's in engineering is for girls.
Thank you.
In engineering is for.
Thank you, thank you. And this is where they draw the curtain for today. With that, we come to the end of the session, and we will be calling on the Vice President of this association, Engineer Chinyere Igwebe, to do the closing remark before we wrap it up with the closing prayer. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, let me now do the announcement. Let all of us relax. I want to thank everyone for coming. Before I take the closing remarks, I want to let you know that the meet and greet will be here by 5 p.m. So get ready to network and do all the necessary things we need to do and look colorful as usual. So we want to appreciate the president, the executive members, the past presidents. We can see the fourth president, Engineer Idayat Amusu, FNSC, the eighth president, Engineer Dr. Patricia Openodili, FNSC, ma'am, and wonderful fellows in the house. You're welcome. Now, chairman of chapters, executive members, zonal coordinators, and all of you, the colleges, say hi. We want to say thank you. A lot more will be coming because the transport division or the subcommittee, they are doing wonderfully well, championed by our own engineer Fausat Bello, Dare Bello, and engineer Atinuke Urola Owolabi. A round of applause for them. They've done a marvelous job. In fact, we are giving first-class treatment. Yes or yes? Thank you. So kudos to the team, and we continue to use them as the years go by. So we want to say thank you. We want to really say thank you to the Almighty God for journey mercies. Some came by air, land, water, and you can name it. Our students came in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. Around, is it 2 a.m.? All the way from Enugu. So I want to say, Father Lord, thank you for journey mercies. Only God could do this. And for our amiable and the fairest of them all, for bringing this conference to Ibadan, even when some of us, we are like, is it going to be? But yes, we are here live. And to the LOC chairman, the princess. See her. When I see her, I see Jessica. For those of you that know Engineer Jessica. So a round of applause, Engineer Bisola Donja, for wonderful work you have done to have us here. Wonderful food. You admit with me? For those that have been able to eat those thus far. And I've eaten pomo. I came in on Saturday. So Sunday, we went around looking for pomo, shaki, and the rest. So try it out. So I want to say thank you and enjoy this conference. There's so much packed, it's packed full. So you have to show up to enjoy. So say, I will show up to enjoy. Thank you very much. So let's meet here in the evening. The press, we want to say thank you. So let me meet here by 5 o'clock and continue with the enjoyment. Thank you, everybody. ESCO members, we have to visit, so sit behind and hear the necessary announcement from the president. Thank you and have a wonderful day till 5 p.m.
Thank you very much. And with that, if we stand up, we will do the closing prayer using the third stanza of the Nigerian national anthem. Closing prayer, please. 1, 2, go. O God of all creation, grant this our own request. It's the truth to know. Nigeria may be blessed. Amen. Thank you so much. We'll keep reciting it until we get so used to it, because so many of us switched over to the last national anthem. Thank you very much. Please, national anthem, please.
Please, material collection will continue immediately after the press briefing. The UI Hotel, room RS2. And for today, we'll be closing by 4 p.m. That is so that we can prepare for the meet and greet. But by 8 a.m., would continue the distribution of the material at International Conference Center. Thank you.
So if you have not collected your snack, please sit back after the national anthem and you collect your snacks. Thank you. National anthem, please.
Nigeria, we healthy, our native land, the tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle honor, and this we can fast gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Amen. Photograph, please. Group photograph. Our senior members will just stand at the front. They won't move more than that. So, my president, can we go out and take group photograph? So please wait. We'll all take the group photograph, but let the executives and the past presidents, the zonal coordinators, please come up stage. After that, we have the chapter chairman. Zonal coordinators, chapter chairman, please, let's come up stage now. Okay, here so that they can sit. So they say no, leave it.
We're not handicapped.
Please, chapter chairman, fast.
Steps behind so they can stand.
Faith Edu, is your chapter chairman here? Chapter chairman Calabar. done, oh. Are we done? Everybody. Honorable Gladys, please can you join? Engineer Chinelo, please can you join? LOC, where are you? Queenette. Let's go up. It will get everybody. Up, 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 up. Where's Prof?
Your space upstairs.
APWEN. Past presidents, President ESCO, please wait behind. All collegiates, others can go back so that the collegiates can take the stage. Collegiates, please. Young collegiate engineers, I mean. Collegiates, please work fast. And you tell them. You say we can get Shaka promoted. I go by myself, they don't give me. Okay, wait, I go tell you. I'm a last guy. Can you go up, princess? Hidaya, go up. You're not collegiate. Are you JS? Please, Pastor, so that past presidents can go and sit down. Hey, Joe. Cheese. Auntie, you are blocking them. Another cheese. Thank you very much. Thank you, my past presidents. Thank you, President. You're done. Anyway. Thank you. I know.
Please, if you just register on site, your material collection is on Wednesday. If you're collecting material for somebody, it's on Wednesday. But if you are here yourself, you want to collect your material, please let's meet at UI Hotel. Thank you.
Don't block us. Stay away, don't block us. You are blocking us. This mommy, you are not joining. We have to go to mommy and snap.
Ojuele Bashita, at my sister, my music travel no visa. Oh yeah, ask your sister. She never said she not know me. You feel the beat, you go down low. She never said she not know me. You feel the beat, you go down low. I'm all day by day, me and the grind and the hustle. Make you at one day, before I know how they see it. They bad my feet up, but that's when they no stand. Now them get them out, oh. They can run them out, oh. And they don't know how this somebody come from ghetto. Them say they don't know how this somebody come from America. We are going to number one. We want champion. We are going to number one. We want champion. When I wake up every day, I go down on my knees and pray. My God for another day. his name, I know go fame. Right now, me and my friends with a blingo. Everywhere I go, everybody just a single. When in my hood and they call me the Kingo. Star boy Weezy, I saw the Kingo. You the one, with you the one. Everywhere we go, they say with you the one now. The one, with you the one. Everywhere we go, they say with you the one now. You the man, with you the man. Everywhere we go, they say with you the man now. The man, with you the man. Everywhere we go, they say with you the man now. Every day, them don't know how this young boy come from. Them say they don't know how this young boy come from. Cause I make see I go the number one. I say one champion, oh lady. See I go the number one. I say one champion, oh lady. When them tell you say you no go fit my blood, that make you tell them say no lady, no lady, no lady, no lady. When them tell you say you no go fit my sister, make you tell them say no lady, no lady, no lady, no lady. When them tell me say I no go fit my sister, say I tell them say no lady, no lady, no lady, no lady. I keep going to the top and I promise to never stop. Say my eyes on the goal and I'm never letting go. Them say them don't know how this young boy come from. Let go me come. Them say they don't know how this young boy come from. Cause I make come. No go downgrade. Make a carry your luggage. I define you for this. For this, I no trust, I fit to contain. Your body in a package. So you know, see, I'm falling for. Overdose me, love the overdose me. Now you, I want me love you, I think of follow low. Overloading, I'll be overloading your bank account. Money plenty, tell me the amount.
Don't tell me love it tastes like this. Got my money in my pocket like this. Bitcoin in my wallet like this. Wisdom in my knowledge like this. Follow God, I know they follow man. But you, I might have to consider. Trips to LA, take it back to ground. You sign by me, then it's another round.
If to die another day for you, baby. Quit my Casanova ways for you, baby. The only time that you say that you hate me is when I take the last slice of pastry. Now I'm on the run. Loving you till kingdom come, but you drive me crazy. Send someone, still my billboard baby.
Man, I get to see the beat. Mama, you did, I mean like by me. I just wanna be there when you need me. Baby, now your matter, I did sing all day, yeah.